Sounds a bit juicy. Oh, TVR goodness. What's wrong with James's car today? Doo-doo-doo-doo. Hello, Mr. James.
Hello and good morning.
What is the situation?
Basically, I'm having new wheels. I've been to have said wheels put on and they're not on because I have one locking wheel nut and no key. So I have a Halfords removal tool which I bashed on and
Can't get it off.
I can't get it off. And I thought that you might have the right tool in your
I've got
arsenal.
something to potentially get it off. Thankfully,
see in here.
your tool is still there.
It is.
It's hammered on.
It's hammered on.
Just got to undo it now, yeah?
It just turns. It just spins.
Have you hit it hard enough?
Maybe not.
Oh, you've got to really get off my nan situation.
So what's with the new camera?
Hey guys, William Murphy here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video and welcome to the TVR. James has recently bought this TVR and he's decided to change the wheels on the car. It did come to me yesterday, as you've previously seen, to get the single locking wheel nut off. The previous owner fitted one locking wheel nut to the car, didn't supply a tool, so we got the old unit off, ready to fit some new nuts. James put a message out into the car community and someone came to his rescue and gave him a set of Ford wheel nuts. Now, because this is take two of trying to create this introduction, I don't have the wheel nuts with me, but effectively what's happened is his standard wheel nuts were too long, so he couldn't fit the centre cap on. Now, it's not a centre cap for the middle, it's a centre cap that covers the wheel nuts. Fine, no worries at all, so we've got some replacement sets, which is still too long. Now, they are similar, but not exactly the same to these. These aren't the Ford ones, these are mini ones, but they are the same principle. You see the little nipple on top? What I've done to try and reduce the height of them is chop the top off. So armed with an angle grinder, some ear defenders, some glasses and some gloves, I've been outside, I've chopped them all down, I've then got them onto my grinding stone and took the whole of the sharp edges off, chamfered the edges, made sure they were nice and clean, went through, cleaned the threads, made sure everything is right and ready to be fitted to the car. I'm now just awaiting for James to arrive, where in shortly he'll be coming out there. We can fit these new modified nuts to the vehicle and he can then be on his merry way with his new wheels fitted to his car on his new vehicle and he'll be loving life once again. Before we get into today's video fully, I just wanted to say thank you all so much for watching. If you are new around here, please consider becoming a subscriber. I've got some amazing videos coming up, loads of cool content. Go to car shows, I do car repairs, I do projects, you name it, we have it here on the channel if it's to do with automotive. So thank you very much, and also whilst I am here, check out Seized Gearbox. James is one half of the Seized Gearbox team. I'm trying to sort his car out today on the channel, so hopefully a nice little collaboration between the two of us and get these cars going and get back on the road once again. So, on to today's video. Let's get these new wheels fully fitted to James's TVR. Cleaned them. I've gone over and chamfered all the edges all nicely, and now just put a bit of cleaner inside here to try and take out any leftover swarf, dirt, debris, grime. Perfect. You see, complete wheel nuts. So you see here, wheel nuts ready to rock and roll. So they're just making sure, obviously, threads are cleaned, There's no sharp edges on them. The last thing you want to do is catch yourself and cut yourself when you're trying to fit them to the vehicle. So we'll put a bit of copper grease on the threads just to make sure that anything there will help and flow them on nicely. A bit dirty still. So yeah, just waiting now for the car to arrive. Shouldn't be too much longer. Believe he's finishing up at Cars and Coffee, having a breakfast, taking Q home, and then coming straight here. And I keep hearing like the rumbles of V8s. I'm thinking, oh, is that him? Not yet. So although I do have a lot of banter with James through Seized Gearbox, through bits and pieces, in a WhatsApp group, we talk to him quite regularly, he does put a lot of time and effort into the car community locally. He organises the Chester Cars and Coffee, and also believe has organisational roles within other car events. So just, you know what, credit where credit's due. We have a laugh, we have a joke, and at times he can be a bit much, but I have got to say, he is a really nice guy and his heart is in the right place, even if he does tell everyone to unsubscribe to the YouTube channel all the time. But he's got a lot of contacts within the industry, and yeah, made a lot of friends. So I suppose a little plug for the guys over at Seized Gearbox. If you haven't seen their stuff, head over and check out the channel. So Seized Gearbox, they do loads of car reviews, car events. They've got a completely different take on things to what I have, and I really like and appreciate that it's not a you know, you can go to the same car show and it can be 5 different people filming, and each 5 of the videos will be completely different. So James and Alex quite regularly attend the same shows. They both do a video, and to be honest, they're actually very different in the way that they approach different cars. I did hear Alex say earlier that he's never quite got the appeal of supercars, but he drove a car earlier which he said, now I get it. So that's really nice to hear. But yeah, nice guys. Head over, check out the channel. I'll wait for the car to arrive, get these fitted, and on to the next task. You found it! So the TVR's here.
Hi.
Welcome, James.
Thank you.
And long nuts. You did explain to me this on the phone yesterday. I was really getting confused, thinking, well, your nuts aren't good enough, so why have you got the wheels fitted? But it makes plenty of sense. They're just too deep or too long to put the centre cap on. So we've modified. That's the original. That's the modified, so that should be much shallower.
He's played with my nuts.
Yep, I've fondled them, I've caressed them, I've got them nice and hot. They burnt my fingers. Let's fit them, shall we?
Yeah.
Right, there we have it then. James' wheels fitted. Everything is all good. The wheel nuts are secure. The centre caps are fitted. And to be honest, they look really, really cool. I've always referred to these wheels as Borbet wheels, but apparently they're known as Borbet. If you know otherwise, please comment down below and tell me or correct me. Have I been right? Have I been wrong? Am I now right? Am I now wrong? Who knows? I'm sticking with Borbet. I think Borbet sounds really, really good, but Borbet kind of makes sense. So the wheels look amazing. James is really happy. His new wheel nuts are fitted, modified, and he's now out happy motoring in his new TVR. So as before, if you have enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up button, comment down below, and if you haven't done so already, please consider becoming a subscriber to both my channel, it really means a lot to me, and also Seized Gearbox, so you can help support another local YouTuber. So that's it from me. I hope you've enjoyed this. Nice short and sweet one today. But until next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take it easy.